October 27th, a couple of days, we had a discussion about workaholism. All right, so let me, instead of getting you riled up, share how it came up. Mark was talking about his son and just has completely different interests and, doesn't look to pursue, you know, trinkets or possessions. Mark shared about how when he was in early in his career in sales, he collected cars. He liked cars. He had different cars. And he shared how his son has the same 2013 Ford truck. And one thing that I shared with him that I took from perspective is the generation today that's in the workforce, the generation that's younger, that's mostly millennial Gen Z. They were affected by their parents' chase. So yes, some of them copy on the same thing. They want those same possessions, those trinkets, those status items. Other ones like it's not worth the cost. That he was divorced, and at one point it was a difficult situation where his wife left him and his sons, and almost estranged, but not. They lived right around the corner. So an aha moment Mark had while I was there. He goes, I never realized it. I'm on stages all the time, he says, and it never hit me that my son is the way he is because of what I did. That leads me to the topic for today, the cost of workaholism. Now, I probably have it. I could probably talk to my wife. She says that I do. I put in the hours. It's who I am. It's what makes me me. But I've learned I've had to change in order to invite people to be around me. Now, I shared this yesterday on a podcast with an individual that I've had to learn how to embrace those around me. It can be difficult at times. I can be still too intense, but yet I know to be the best leader that I can be, I have to dial back my intensity. I have to sit on my hands. I have to keep my mouth shut. See, that's the cost that I've had to pay in workaholism, is the relationships tarnished. This is my thought of the day. The cost of putting work in front of all else is seldom known until much later in life. And that's what Mark shared his experience. And the effect of a generation putting work in front of everything else is changing the workplace today. I've shared this. I'm going to share it again. I have a friend who's a sergeant. He's now a lieutenant in the police force. And he shared several years ago that less and less people wanted to work overtime to make that extra money. Why? Because they wanted to spend time with their family, their friends. They wanted to go to the lake. They wanted to go hike. They want to go do those experiences because those experiences are more meaningful than just some more money. Now, we have a baseline where we need to earn in order to survive, and even that's getting challenged in ways. But the cost of workaholism from a previous generation is affecting our workplace today. That's what Mark points out and shares through his experience of himself and his sons. And it's a cautionary tale that leaders today need to be aware of it. Instead of expecting people to put in more work because that's what we did, understand what they value. That's the great lesson that I learned from Mark. And I hope you got value from this today. Excited to share the rest of this content in the next couple of days. Till then, I'll see you.